Hello guys, and welcome back to another Remembering Forgotten Memories video. This one, it's one of the more embarrassing ones that I am still mortified to this day. So the fact that I, for some unknown reason, feel the need to tell the entire internet about it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, but here we are, and I'm going to, because I have issues, clearly. So, this one brings us back to probably 15, maybe 16, somewhere right in there. I was very much in the height of being on Paxil at that point, and as history has shown with my life, all of my worst life decisions were made while on Paxil. My most impulsive moments were made while on Paxil, with zero filter for better judgment. It is part of why I still to this day don't fully trust antidepressants not to fuck me up like that again. Yeah, it was bad for me. If it works for you, cool. But for me, it was a very, very, very bad fit. Like, some of my really bad impulsive decisions, like, I think I was, like, well on the pipeline to quite literally becoming a hooker on that stuff. Like, I am not even joking, I am not even exaggerating. That is how bad that stuff screwed with me. So, anyway, backpedaling now from that, I swear it's relevant. So, unrelated to that, but I swear it will tie together. I like tassels. I like tassels a lot. I've always liked tassels. I used to like go into craft stores and like where they'd have like the long rows of them on shelves of all different sizes and shapes and colors and fabrics, and you mentioned it. I would just go through with the tassels and just like play with them, because apparently I must have been a cat in a past life or some shit. My sister argues I think you're a cat in this life too. But I like tassels. I especially like silky ones. Bonus points if they're long enough to kind of pool over your hand kind of fluidly. That's like my favorite kind. Do they serve any purpose for me? No. I just like them. Is this a sexual thing? I don't think so. I'm just part of my autism is the whole tactile thing. Certain things I'm super averse to the touch of, like to the point where I cannot hang with it. I will have a fucking meltdown over just touching it or even thinking about touching it. And then other stuff, I'm so far the other direction where it's like, you like that so much. Is this like a thing for you? Is this a kink? Like, I don't know. I don't know with you. I don't think this one is. I mean, I suppose it could feasibly, if you did it right, maybe be one, but I don't think just in general that it's one, but I just like them. I just like them. I like the touch of them. I like how they look. I like the way they feel on my hands. I just like them. So, around the same age as that, my grandparents on my mom's side redecorated their living room and several other rooms in their house, but mostly the living room. The couches, love seat, they all got swapped out. I still, to this day, kind of cringe at what they got swapped to, because I was like, ooh, those were very dated even for the times, but it's okay. Not my money, not my problem. We ended up with the old ones, though, so I mean, they were better than the scratchy-ass 80s sofa that we had, so you know what? All's well that ends well. But anyway, they also swapped out the big old fluffy throw pillows that they had on them. I swear this all ties together. Hang with me. Hang with me. On some of those throw pillows, they were kind of like those envelope folded, like, pillow covers that, like, would fasten with the button. So, like, if you wanted to clean it, you could take it off and, like, toss it in there, and the pillow itself, like, just hangs out, but you could wash the pillow covers. They had them in like blue and pink. These were like my Nana's colors. Gee, I wonder where I get it from. But on the buttons that were on the front was hooked around a little tassel that also came off. And at first, I did not realize they came off. I thought they were attached. I didn't even realize these pillow covers opened, okay? But, like, it wasn't uncommon that I'd kind of, like, come home from school and just, like, flop down on the sofa or the love seat and just kind of, like, have my hand buried into the tassels, just playing with it. And it was as I was playing with one of them one day that it slipped off and around my finger. I was like, did I break it? Stuck it back on? Oh no, that apparently comes. Do they all come off? Grab one from over there. They do. They do. And apparently that was all it took for my mind to be off and freaking running. Oh my god, like, why, of all the places for my mind to go, upon finding out that these tassels came off? You see where this is going. I know you know where it's going. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. So, in a moment while nobody was in the living room, I may have borrowed 2 of the tassels and kind of disappeared upstairs with them. And originally, I kind of was just playing with them, like, to be fair. But we all knew this was not the full intention that I had in mind. No. No. I may have gone in my grandpa's bathroom, and mostly because he had a mirror in his bathroom that came down lower than the one in my Nana's, because hers, for this to have worked, I would have had to have climbed up on her counter for this to work. His, you didn't have to. I'm a little short ass, so I did still have to stand on a step stool, but I mean, it was still lower down than hers, which is why I chose his. You see where this is going? You see where this is going? Morbid curiosity had to know how they would look if I kind of just hooked and twisted them around to basically make pasties out of them. Yep. And then I decided that's fun. I wonder if I can make them twirl. Because apparently this, at that age, was like the first thing my mind went to with thinking of that was, oh, I want to learn how to do tricks with them. Like, I bet I could make them spin. I wonder if I could make them spin different directions at the same time. That could be fun. That would have been bad enough if I had stopped there. There could have been still redemption at that point. I could have gotten away with it, put them back, no one ever would have had to have known. But no. This was my fatal flaw. Because I decided this was so fun, and because at that age, in an age before YouTube, in an age before MP3 players, those of us who were like way into our music had those big ass fucking bulky CD wallets that were like and like this thick, so we could like bring all our music everywhere with us. Yeah, I was one of those kids, and it went everywhere with me. Did I actually bring my actual school books in my backpack? Fuck no, but did I lug that everywhere? Hell yes. It's part of why I didn't bring my school books around, because there'd be no room for my CDs, duh. And since we all knew I was going to be a dropout anyway, I was like, fuck that, I don't need the books. But anyway, regardless, I go flipping through, and my musical nerd self is like, aha, I have Gypsy with me today. Let's go get the CD player and bring it in the bathroom and put on Gotta Have a Gimmick. Those who know the song know why I chose that one. Those who do not, look up Gotta Have a Gimmick from Gypsy. Report back. So to the timing of the song, now I'm kind of vamping around the bathroom, trying to swing and twirl the frickin' tassels in time to the song, and I'm kind of gyrating my hips, and apparently having some weird fantasy about, apparently this is what being a stripper is like. I don't know. I told you, I was in a very weird headspace at that age while on that medication. So, my other fatal flaw, because clearly it wasn't bad enough that I was drawing attention to myself by having music on in the bathroom, not even quietly, I forgot to lock the fucking door. and I didn't hear the door open. And it wasn't until I noticed there's a face behind me in the mirror. And my grandpa just, what the fuck are you doing? And I screamed the most blood-curdling scream, just like shoved him out of his own bathroom. How do you come back from that? I'm sorry, in what universe are you able to save face and come back from that with any dignity at all? Knowing that your grandpa just walked in on you doing that with no shirt on. It's like that. It's like that. So I figured I'm gonna get the lecture of a lifetime. He's gonna tell my mom I'm gonna be so fucking dead. My life is over as of this moment. Oh God. I don't remember if I started crying or not. Logically, I want to say I probably did, but I honestly don't remember for sure. I just remember the fucking embarrassment and shame in that fucking moment of, oh my God, regretting all my life choices. What did I do to deserve this? Oh yeah, what did I do to deserve this? I put fucking tassels on my boobs. But I just, what the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. Put my shirt back on and take the tassels off. Turn the music off, put my CD away. Come out of my face, every shade of red. All I could blurt out is, please don't tell my mom. I'll put the tassels back. Please don't tell my mom. And he couldn't even make eye contact with me. He's like, we're not talking about this ever. I was like, thank you. And I scurried off. And I don't think I can tell you how many weeks it was before I could make eye contact with him again after that, because I was so fucking embarrassed. And my mom was starting to suspect what the hell is going on at this point, because I was acting so weird and I was not about to fucking tell her, and I figured for sure he had to have ratted me out. For absolutely positive. Had to have. And then I find out years later, no, he didn't. I outed myself, giggling over this story. And she's like, you did what? I'm like, wait, he didn't tell you? No. You did what? Apparently he was serious that we would talk of it never, and apparently he was really cool and he didn't rat me out that day. I ratted my own fucking self out. Good job, self. The best part of this, after my grandparents died, and we had to go through their house and decide who got what, and what's getting, like, sold off at a yard sale, da-da-da-da-da. You know who ended up with the fucking pillows? Did I request them? But my mom figured, you know what, you defiled them, you take them. So, yeah, I still have those as a freaking reminder of my shame. Yeah, they live on the bench outside my bedroom now. I try not to look at them while I walk past now, but it's like, oh God. Oh my God. Why? And in hindsight, I still ask myself, why the fuck did you do that? What on God's green earth made that seem like an appropriate thing to do? What the hell made this sound like a good idea to you? But then I have to remember, oh yeah, Paxil brain. Everything seemed like a good idea at that age. Literally everything sounded like a good idea at that age while on that. It's just funny because I was like, so uber cautious of all the things, till I went on that. Then I had my fucking impulsive streak until I went off of that, and then went right back into uber cautious mode. So it's like, don't know what the fuck happened those 4 years. I don't know if that's a sign of what apparently I'd be like if I had a normal brain chemistry. If so, I think I'm glad my brain's fucked up and I'm scared of everything. But, like, bro, what the hell was that mess? Like, literally, all my worst life choices were made in those 4 years. And I'm pretty sure I can blame almost all of them on being on Paxil. So, the fact that they have changed the drug name now to something else, but it's still paroxetine, I'm like, you're not fooling me with that. You're not putting me on it twice. No. That's not happening again. And I still warn people against it, because I don't think I've ever heard of anybody ever having a positive experience with that particular medication. So, they don't even prescribe that one to people under 21 anymore. As an aside, they put me on it at 14. So, anyway, yeah, that. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10, but good lord. That fucking story, like, I really hope, wherever my grandpa is now, that he's at least laughing at my embarrassment, that I still have the shame to this day over it, because I'm sure, after he got over his mortifiedness of this, he, of all people, probably found it fucking hilarious. Like, that was his sense of humor. He probably thought this was the funniest damn thing he'd ever walked in on. Just, what the fuck? Just, I'm sure he laughed his ass off. But it wasn't to my face, therefore, it's okay. But just, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you saw that. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. And again, the fact that, for some sick reason, I feel the need to share it with the internet. I am literally the most open book of open books, alright? Like, you guys get all my dirt. You get all the embarrassing stories. For no better reason than, why not? Like, what fun is it keeping secrets? I don't find that fun. Some of y'all would rather keep yours buried. I'm like, you know what? If I'm the one telling the secrets, then nobody has anything to hang over my head, you know? So, because if I've already told them all, then no one has power over me with, blackmail. I'm like, Anyway, that's about it for this one, so hopefully you enjoyed my embarrassment and my shame. So I'm sure I can't be the only one who has some stupid-ass story like that. Most people probably don't have their grandparents somehow involved in theirs, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, my younger sister has worse, but I'm not here to tell her stories. Like, hers are hers to tell, and she will never tell them to the internet, and that is quite fine. So anyway, that is it. So anyway, you know what to do if you like this video. God, I'm still blushing so hard. I feel my ears burning hot because I'm blushing. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.